Hey YouTube, how's it going? Welcome to episode 2 of Test Play, um, the series where I'm testing the mods that I've been making, Nuzlocke mods in specific. As you can see, here is the grave that I've left for my poor Bulbasaur. Miltank, I will get revenge. Cool, so in the last episode, I left you guys when I hatched a Caterpie. As you can see, that's a Butterfree now. I also have a Houndour that hatched from the other egg and a Oricorio. That's about it. That was the off-screen grind. And let's carry on. I think sleep first. Okay, cool. So, what's the plans for today? Plans for today is carry on the grind. I did notice yesterday, that's a free bone. Male, I can probably sell that actually. That yesterday, one of the issues after we stopped was when I hatched my level 1 Caterpie, only trainers were spawning. There was no Pokemon spawning. I did some research and found that Pokemon or Pixelmon sort of scales the Pokemon that spawn around you based on your level, and level 1 doesn't work. So what I've done is I've changed the eggs to be up till level 5. So now anytime you hatch your egg, Pokemon will be level 5. That should fix that issue. Give me a Snolive. Dude. Houndour really needs some fire moves. That would be great. Seeds. Just gonna be... Yeah, so maybe we'll grind a bit, farm up a couple of items. I'm looking for maybe a couple more like decent drops tokens. I can sell the tokens that I got from yesterday's grind, which was about 3 commons, I think, for a rare. Let's see if we can't get a couple more tokens. Miltank, I see you. What level are you? Do I really fall for this again? No, 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 no. Not again. I've learned my lesson. Right, let's get Houndour to Houndoom. Oh, I can't remember what level that was. 16, 18 maybe. It's been a while since I played. See, there we go. That I actually need to put off that command, but it has given me some common bast here. Loot, clay. What does that even do? Objective means light screen. Yeah, that's not going to help me. Yeah, so I have 2 common tokens, which I could sell for 1,000 Poké-Dollars. I'm going to need a bit more than that for a rare token. Let's actually see if I can't put that off. That was not shiny up. Whoops. I do not. There we go. No. I need to add a command in for removing. What's happened to my mouse? There we go. Commands in for removing that text over there. That's all the debug text that I have. A lot of the other ones don't show. That one clearly still shows. There we go, another common token. Awesome. And I need Pokeballs. Whoa. Rare boss drop. Good grief. Okay, now I might be loaded. Choice specs, that's insane. Yeah, those could be quite useful. Maybe like Butterfree or something like that. Of course, any of these items I need to be super careful with, because if the Pokemon does die, I do then lose the lose the item as well. It's kind of lame. This is officially my house over here now for the time being. I think in the next episode we'll probably start grinding to get a house together. This chest is already the worst place to be. A good old-fashioned chest monster. These experience candies are fantastic. I think for if I hatch something decent. Whatever. Alright. Cool. let's see. Let's go sell these tokens. See how much money I'm on. How much I need for a rare token. Whoa! Why do I always walk into the wrong places? Pokemon Center and the market always seem to get me. Okay, cool. So I can sell all three of these. 1,500. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is okay. Is probably get a couple of Pokeballs just in case we run into a Meowth. That payday move is seriously overpowered. Get a decent amount of money in. In theory, should be able. No, no, no. Let me not even get tempted. I do need revenge though. That did give me an idea yesterday about making a mod that would also keep track of Pokemon that have killed your Pokemon, where we can then have, I'll call it like revenge or something like that. Every single time someone gets knocked out and released, we could have a quest that will pop up and say defeat 10 Miltanks, for example, and that will give you a reward as well as some decent satisfaction, I think. We'll probably base that on the levels. So the stronger the Pokemon was that was defeated, I think we can then use that. Whoa, we can then use that as like a measurement to see how strong or how good the how difficult the quest would be, should I say, as well as the rewards. Is it fairy type already? No, I guess not. Should have just gone for stab. So at the moment, whoa, a rare token. Should we get that right now? Probably. These two are the same type. I did have a couple of candies. That's why I leveled up so fast. So I definitely need a couple of different Pokemon. I think while I'm running around, oh jeez, am I doing it to myself again? It's faster than me. Let's run. Couldn't escape. Okay, well now... Here we go again, right? Oricario, you're my best now, I guess. Ouch. Yeah. Again. Okay. Well, at least we know the releasing works. I should probably hang out closer to the Pokemon Center, to be honest. Ouch. Man, I had such high hopes for Houndour 2. Houndoom was going to be pretty decent, I think, early game compared to what else I have. Right, so straight into Pokemon. A rare. See, I still feel like the IV boost probably going to be my best option. Though I really want some shinies so I can start increasing my luck and getting better drops. But the shinies are a lot more difficult to get. Should we go for egg moves? I mean, not necessarily. Hidden ability could be quite nice. We could get something decent. No, for now, let's stick with some IVs. The rare tokens do give pretty decent IVs. Yeah, Oricario's also got a lot more base health. Did I just send out my Butterfree? Alright, that's not going to work. For the time being, bug bite. No, just bite. Dang, that thing hits hard. It's fine. 2 air cutters. I should be faster than it. Thunderfang. Jeez. How is everything so strong? Oh, cool. I'm just getting boss loot non-stop. It is pretty weak loot, if I'm honest. These guards and stuff. I wonder if I can sell them because we can't use them in battle. Just the two today, please, Nurse Joy. I have let another Pokemon die tragically. Do you buy those? No, we don't. You buy curries. Okay, that's not gonna help me out. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep grinding. Let's see how many egg steps I'm gonna need for. Actually, that kind of spoils the the reveal. Because if I know how many egg steps I have, then I kind of know how good the Pokemon's gonna be. Whoa, there is just a herd of things down here, but it is becoming nighttime, so I should probably do my best to just sort of bounce. Level 15, that's good XP. Oh, one shot, get wrecked. Okay, here we go. So they are quite... Oh, there's a boss chasing me. Okay, that is just insanity. I managed to get away. At the moment, I've set it to the maximum amount of Pokemon that can follow you is 4. And I think they're a bit slower now than the player. At a stage, they were much faster, and that was absolute chaos. It was also, before I had set up the limit for the amount of Pokemon that could chase you, was just ridiculous. I had like hordes and hordes of Pokemon chasing me. It was hilarious, actually. It felt like a horror simulator. Okay, cool. As long as that Joltik doesn't want to wreck me, I should be good to go. Another token, awesome. Ambipomb's actually pretty decent. I should probably think about grabbing one. I don't know. I'm on the hunt for a Meowth. Depending on my luck, I catch it easily, or it uses all 4 of my Pokeballs and then just bankrupts me. Let's hope that doesn't happen. So yeah, the early game grind, just trying to get a couple of levels established so that I'm not just completely weak. Dude, how can I not hit these Smolives? Once I get a couple of guys that are, I don't know, able to fight or just get a bit of money, then we can start looking at exploring. The cool token, nice. The best thing to do at the moment is just get anything half decent. Eggs are going to be a decent chance at that. Depending, obviously, the luck does vary. I mean, I could get an epic or legendary egg and still hatch a Weedle. Which will definitely hurt. Bird types, probably not well, flying types, not the best plan. This Furret could actually be a problem. No, that's decent. Or a Corio, you beast. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be locking myself into a move right now. Especially if it faints. Oh, Chikorita, that's awesome. Too bad you're so weak, and you'll probably just use up all my Pokeballs as well. Starters are just notoriously difficult to catch. Yeah, I should probably get in the ground at some point, get some better tools. Yeah, a furnace would be nice. I did see some stone down there. Go grab some. Stone pickaxe would be nice. Oh yeah, furnace without coal. Guess I'll just have to use wood for the time being. I guess I can make charcoal. Cool. A little bit of stone. Acacia is nice. Yeah, so for the next episode, I might start building a house. Let me guys know what kind of wood you think I should use for that. We obviously have access to a bunch of different woods from the log sales min. Um, yeah, get a house established. That would be pretty good. So I can have better storage. My storage is an absolute. It is an absolute shambles. Let's be honest. That chest scares me, and I'm probably just going to put another one above it and just clutter that one up as well. Well, as long as we're testing, we might as well just establish a decent base. Because I do think the series will go on for quite some time. It's just checking out game balance, seeing how difficult or how easy certain parts of the game is. That is what I'm looking for. Meowth. Okay, let's not one shot you. Surely not. Whoa, that is lucky. Ideally, we get a Meowth with Technician as well. That just ups the damage that he does on payday. There we go. Well, it's one for the money. Quick Claw. Oh, and Meowths do drop amulet coins, which we also need. I can't remember. I think he learns payday at level 11 or 12. Okay, so he's neutral. That's pretty fine. And he's a technician. Okay, cool. I do have some candies for this dude. I think, yeah, I can't really train him right now. So let me get back to the Pokemon Center. Jeez, a Tauros. That thing will just destroy my entire team. Yeah. Fact that the egg hasn't cracked yet is always a good sign. With Meowth now, get that payday sorted, and then we can get a fairly decent amount of money, which will then enable us to probably start grinding for a couple of better. Yeah, look at this, nearly full. A couple of better eggs, the Pokemon as well. Speaking of eggs, there's some normal eggs. You know what? I'm going to keep those for whatever I hatch if it's decent. Right, Meowth. See what you got. There we go. That's what we needed. Fake out's fantastic. I'll keep that. Scratch. Cool. Level 15 Meowth. Persian's level 28 if I'm not mistaken. So that's still going to be a while. But for the time being, we can start grinding some money, which is just going to be super handy for eggs. Yeah, if you guys have any other ideas for what else I can use money for, that would be great. Just drop a comment. I'll definitely read all of them. Let's see what he sells. Yeah, revives. Those are useless. If only. Okay, payday doesn't make contact. Maybe not, Marie. Maybe not. Alright, just need to swap those two around. Yeah, there we go. So, if I with payday, the higher your level goes, the better. Cool, some uncommon boss loot. the better you get paid out. Life orb. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that. I mean, it would be pretty cool, but it won't make a difference on Meowth. The less damage I do, the better. It's counterintuitive to saying technician as well, but obviously I don't want to get destroyed by every single thing I run into. Yeah, I guess life orb is probably high risk. I'm thinking if I have something that has, drain punch or something like that, then maybe the life orb would be pretty decent because I'd heal back a decent amount of that. Now it's getting wrecked. I do have, yeah, let me not remove my only food item. A potion. And do my eyes deceive me, or is there another Meowth? Right, so the Meowth grind begins, I guess. The more of these we can find. I wonder if I shouldn't just make a... Dude, he's throwing money back at me. A catch combo and see if I can't get a decent IV. No, that's going to take absolute ages. For now, let's just... I hope we get an amulet coin. Repels. Yeah, that does give me a reminder that I need to implement those into the game. Another Meowth. Dude, they're everywhere. So, yeah, money's coming in. I think let's go Oricario here. An epic coin. That is absolutely insane. Jeez. That's not half bad luck. These things do have an insanely bad, like low chance of scoring. Hang on, let me get home before I start typing into the console here. Get a good night's rest. Avoid the plague of Pokemon that's going to be following me. Not yet. Alright, so with this epic coin, I won't hatch it yet. What I'll do is I will keep it and just drop in the comments what kind of machine you think we should use, which gacha we should use. Should we up the IVs? Should we get try to get a shiny? See if we can get some decent egg moves, or should we go for the hidden ability? I'll let you guys decide. Let's heal Meowth. Let's heal Meowth. Oh wait, if you sleep, you heal. Okay, cool. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty darn awesome. While we're earning some money, and let me sell these two tokens. That I am going to add in like an auction house for the server where we will be able to sell Pokemon and items. I'm guessing like the epic and the legendary tokens will go for quite a decent amount of money, especially on the IV machine. The IV machine with the epics really is just ridiculous. You get like, I don't know, 85 plus, which is just awesome. Can Ponyta get Flame Body? I think so, but only as a hidden ability. What I need is a Macargo or something like that. Where was that area? Oh, hang on. I got distracted. I wanted to see with the chances. Shiny egg moves. I'm in the wrong place. I've gotten completely distracted again and forgotten what I was going to do. Whoops. I wanted to check spawns here. Pretty sure if I... Okay. Or nothing spawns, yeah? Interesting. I might be too close to the village. I do have a mod on that stops Pokemon spawning in certain areas. Yeah, there we go. So this is a good place to get Larvesta would be fantastic. Yeah. 4 Pokeballs might not help me very much there. Level 15, I don't think so. Let's hang around, see if we can't get like a Larvesta or something. Hang on, that looks like Makaga right there. It was a Caracol. Oh, speak of the devil. Level 17 though. Oricario, let's do this. It shouldn't one-shot it with an air cutter, right? Or he is quite weak. Let me not mess around here. Defensively frail. That's exactly what I didn't want to see. Okay, let's try catching on 50%. 3 Pokeballs and a dream. Come on. Come on. Okay, yeah, saw that. Close. It was close. 2 Pokeballs and a dream. Okay, so for the last one, what's the plan here? Maybe I need to get his health lower. I think Peck kills him. I guess he's definitely going to one-shot Butterfree if I bring it in. I don't know. Let's see. Don't use a fire move. String shot. No, it's just like Butterfree isn't, you know, that important. I guess Butterfree's quite strong, like really early game, but it's not really going to do much for me going forward. If I can get in a couple of decent shots here, let's take a chance, go for one more. Flame charge, yeah. Sorry, Butterfree. Sometimes sacrifices need to be made. Okay, last Pokeball. Let's see if we can't get Larvesta. That does hurt. Okay, cool. Well, we know where they spawn. More tokens, blunder policy. I've never even heard of that. Speed sharply when a Pokemon misses a move because of accuracy. That's pretty cool. Right, we're still actually trying to earn money. No, before we even worry about money again, let's hope I'm going in the right direction. It doesn't feel like it, to be honest with you. Oh, it is. Cool. Let's get a couple more balls. Try again for a Larvesta. That is going to make the egg hatching a lot easier, and Volcarona would be obviously just be insane. They're so frail. I think meta in this kind of game mode is just tanky mons. If you're able to heal, even better. Yeah, because another rare token, I could sell that later, I guess, if I need it. Quick balls would be great. I wonder if we don't have anybody selling balls over here. You sell stuff. Not really, you do buy these though. Thank you. Yeah, tell me your life story, bro. Okay, so no option like that. Grab a couple more Pokeballs. Ouch, we'll grab 2 Great Balls. What was I saying about grinding for money? If I can get a Larvesta, I might even need 2 to be honest, because of the I don't know what other abilities they can get, but I really want Flame Body. The egg still hasn't cracked, which is just fantastic news. I wonder if I don't want to disable that command, because it would be so much better if people can't tell. I think well, then again, once it cracks, it's sort of cracked, and you're not really going to carry on with it if you know it's going to be weak, because it is kind of fun and kind of grindy, which is sort of the point that you need to do to get like the eggs to hatch. So the egg step counter, if you get an egg and just run that and it says 10,000, well, then you sort of know that you're going to get something fantastic. Is that the sun rising or setting? Great question to ask myself when I'm in the middle of nowhere. Who do we got here? Growlith. No. Numal. Oh, you know what? I could also just be grinding for money while I'm here. I still haven't swapped Payday. Another token. Nice one. Payday over there. Yeah, that's actually fairly decent moves Meowth's got now. With a technician, he is hitting quite hard on normal stab. It's just so unbelievably fragile, Meowth. So then again, does also contribute to... Oh, there we go. There we go. I think go Oricorio again. Don't dodge me, dude. Join me. 40%. Okay. Oricorio, you've been burnt from Ember, not Flame Body. That would have been a decent way to check, actually. Okay. Watch the first Pokeball work this time. Just because I have an abundance of them now. Have Flame Body. Whoops. Flame Body. There we go. Awesome. Now we run. Whoa, let's go to Ultra Space. Too bad I have nothing to ride. Okay, yeah. Don't do this to me right now. Let me just leave. If I manage to get out of this without losing anyone, that would be great because I have accomplished my mission. Hatching eggs is going to be far easier now. I do know that you can ride a Persian as well, so I think the next thing to do is to just grind me off, get him to a decent level, see if I can't get my hands on an amulet coin. Okay, well, not even being followed. All right, awesome. I think we should call it there. We made some decent progress. We got a Meowth, we got a Larvesta, which is just awesome. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or feedback, please drop a comment below. Also, let me know which gacha machine I should use for the Nuz gachas to see what kind of Pokemon we get. And subscribe if you want to see what I carry on doing. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.